I'm glad to see you again. I'm impatient to find out what will happen next in your story.
Because it's the end. Hello everyone, I'm Darkness. Welcome back to what is probably the final part of Detroit Become Human. Everything is coming to the climax. We're about to see what pans out from all the decisions that have been made and see if I can nail QuickTime events. Thank you for joining. There's a whole playlist. This will be the end of it now, so check it out if you're new to the channel. Hit like to let people know. It doesn't do anything for the ratings or statics or anything for the video. It just lets other people know that this is something worth watching. And subscribe if you're new, and you can totally see more stuff like this. If you like the way I go about this, I philosophize. I get all philosophical a lot. Man, let me sound stupid by stuttering over my words. I went back to her to see if she'd say anything new. But we all know where I just left it off. The bomb went off in the camp. Connor, and the family's got to get across the border. This is it, guys. Should be. Unless there's like a, you know, like an epilogue of some sort. I don't know.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. You win.
Oh god, please win. I gotta be better with this. Oh crap.
Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
They both have the same...
First meet.
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
Choose the one that said ask the questions.
My son, what's his name?
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death?
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
I get L1 and R1 screwed up every time I see it. That's what the QuickTime events I messed up were.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up. 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 Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
One scenario down. Yep. Not like it's gonna change much from nowadays. They're not just gonna let a bus roll through.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Border control. All passengers must leave the bus. Please move along.
The buses that are allowed to cross have special permissions and special ways to get out there. There are already checks that happen.
This way, please.
All androids are strictly forbidden. If you suspect any passenger of being an android,
Control.
please contact security.
Thermal scanner.
We're doing temperature checks. We're trapped.
What are we gonna do, Kara?
Don't worry, Alice, we'll be fine.
I'm sorry if my leg shakes and I look like I'm shaking. It's because my leg is shaking and I'm shaking a little because of it.
We can't get through, Kara. We both know that.
We'll think of something. There's got to be a way out of this.
We can't let them stop us. Not that we're so close. All that matters now is you and Alice. I can save you, Kara.
No. No, we'll find another way.
If there's no other way, I'll do it.
Oh God. Why is he so willing to sacrifice? Was it really Zlacto and us waking him up or letting him be free, or why? There should be some type of self-preservation, but what am I saying? That's an advantage human beings have always had. You can choose to ignore self-preservation for two different scenarios: self-sacrifice or self-harm. It's part of being human. Should be a little smarter than that.
Jerry?
Next, please. You risked your life to save us, Carl. If you and the little girl need me, I'll be there.
Whoa, but how will he get across? Look for help. There's more help?
ID, please.
If you suspect any passenger of being please contact
Well, Rose! You're going?
Rose.
Find a discreet place. Bathroom. Go.
Fine. Go ahead. Next, please.
Wait for me. I won't be long.
Okay, I keep changing the armrest, and I'm sorry if you hear the clicking.
My daughter needs to go to the bathroom.
all androids are strictly forbidden. If you suspect any
Crying. We made him so human is even to give him tears.
I'm so glad you're safe. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Thank God you're all right.
You gave me your brother's address. Do you think that I...
Of course. He'd be delighted to have you. We're going there too. You'll be safe with him. Rose.
If anything should happen...
I'll be there, Kara.
Oh God,
What's happening with Markus?
He's protesting peacefully outside one of the android camps. Whatever happens now, he's already made the history books.
You're leaving Detroit?
They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're crossing the river as we speak. Adam and I are gonna meet them on the other side.
They're checking for androids. We won't make it through.
You have to. You know what they'll do if they catch you.
she doesn't even know. Maybe she does know Alice isn't. Don't tell me all of these. No. I'll see a big gaggle. I can't have these people sacrificed for me. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. Find a way to the border. She said the rest were crossing the river as we speak. We'll meet them on the other side. If I had given the tickets back, I would have had to cross the river. I don't know. don't know. I don't want anyone to die. I don't want anyone to die.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Markus is doing made me realize she was right. You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
God, what do I... This game gave me a lot of ways to unlock, as if I had the choice of who dies. Sacrificing myself gives away Alice, unless Luther picks her up and runs. Sacrificing Luther loses him. He's family. Sacrificing Jerry seems like the most logical. It's not fair. I feel like I've done everything right to try to make this peaceful. Even the Jerry's in line. Even the Jerry's in line, trying to get across, knowing there's thermal checks. Everyone has hope that they can get past it. Wait, Rose's son. No. Hold on. No one has to be sacrificed. They don't say things in this game for no reason. Adam. After seeing what Markus is doing, you're alive. You deserve to be free. I chose the peaceful route. These are choices if I had not been peaceful. If even Adam can see it, there's a chance I'm not going to get them all killed by saying no sacrifice. Whether it's Rose and Adam sticking up for me, or maybe something on Marcus's side changes and I want to see the fruits of my labor on this one. I tried the least bloodshed as possible. I tried something different. Hey, haven't people heard that from me quite a bit in my actual life as of late? Only vlogs I put up, I talk about trying something different.
Next, please.
Please. I tried.
ID, please.
Ortiz. I just want to be free.
Ooh.
Welcome to Canada.
What?
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the Deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the Deviants demonstration by force this time.
North!
Come on. Oh no. I pressed it. Come on, no. Don't let this happen. Did I just kill off anyone by missing those? I mean, I did, but... Shit. Kiss North? Human! They're human. They're alive. They're not human, but they're alive.
Tell them to stand down. At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from CyberLife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants. Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat. The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the Deviants' cause. Perhaps the time has come for us to consider the possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life.
Took you long enough.
One thing is certain. The events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
Good God, he brought numbers.
You did it, Markus.
We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
It's not over. It's not over, Connor. You're not free.
We're free. They want you to speak to them, Markus.
Kamsky warned me about the back door to the program for a reason.
Today,
it's not over.
Finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Shit. Fuck you, Amanda. Should have stayed dead.
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda!
Oh God, where is that damn thing in this snowstorm?
There's got to be a way.
Come on, where is that thing? He's pushing forward this way, but where is the thing? Is that it? Is that it? Oh, come on.
The moment where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans are both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow, we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive! And now, we are free!
I was afraid that was going to be really, really hard to keep Connor. Whoa, her face didn't load all the way. That was a little creepy.
It's over, Alice. We're free.
I kept him free because I chose to be peaceful. He looked at the monitor and... That's the game. Getting a little recap? Sure. I'll sit through it. Even if I end up having to cut out music because it's copyright or something. A montage of my decisions. That is one of the things that makes me think he was a deviant from the beginning. That interaction. Also, I rechecked my own footage. Amanda was Kamsky's teacher, not lover or anything else. When I edit, I actually notice things I screwed up on before. Wait, those weren't all my I didn't hold them up. I snuck to get the money. This might be the part that we skip through. I'm gonna wait it out to see if there's anything at the end again. So, hold on with me. Bear with me for a moment. Of course. Oh, I forgot. I'm not even getting through all of it. Jesus H. How many times do I gotta play this game to find everything? Kissing North couldn't have been the only way to get there. No, it wasn't. Save fleeing androids. I still get counted as saving them. I did my best. My brain is a little fried. Car captured. I never let her get captured. Sneak past soldiers. I'm assuming that could have turned into car captured there, or she was captured in Jericho if I had screwed up. Or just out and out killed. No one had to die. Sacrifice no one. Guard sees Markus protesting. Guard let them pass. There is another way to get there. Death. It's got to be death. There is no other line. Look, sacrifice no one, but it can lead to this. The line that is below it, all the other some of the sacrifices don't even... It's just who dies. I didn't work that hard to... And cyber life. Could have gotten it wrong. The androids woke up.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me.
Oh God.
I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
You've given some insight, and I've come back to hear what you've had to say a lot of times, and you've looked worried. I didn't just do all of that to try to get freedom for everyone, just to keep Chloe around.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
People have wanted me to skip into the extras before I give any last thoughts. And of course there's got to be a lot of... Oh, I've got so many points. So much artwork that can be unlocked. Cool. That's great. Here's the thing that people really wanted. Okay, the short movie Kara, which takes place supposedly in its universe 6 years prior. and that's her model number in that matches her model number in this one, which is why she's been a deviant. It's the first case. It's not like this is a new thing. It's just became a new thing of being led in a revolt and blah blah blah. Making of Detroit soundtrack. Detroit short Chloe. Detroit short Luther. I might have to do these shorts. People have asked me to do Detroit short for Chloe. Someone even said it goes from 0 to nightmare fuel. So the shorts might be their own, where I just go through and watch the shorts. And I've never really done reaction videos, but I don't consider reaction videos to see more about them. And meeting them, of course, like, I mean, I can always view them, decide what's going on. Well, that would defeat the purpose. I'll record it anyway. But there's so many things that either way, I've covered a lot of ground in this game, and I've been afraid to even look at these menus because I didn't want anything ruined for me. I said they're free. This game is interesting in that it actually does do a pretty decent job of being comprehensive with the idea of a sentient life form that isn't strictly biological. And the way it addresses it starts before this game even starts, with the short that they did, the kind of the showcase of what they could do with the short car that you saw you can unlock. And it actually feeds kind of into this game because it is her model number, and it's her saying she's scared. And it's not like it's the R&D department. It's just some quality control guys that decide to let her out and go. And so the only difference here is that while there had been some that might have had to keep secret, Zlacto is proof that there have been some that he experimented on that were deviant before this. There hadn't really been anyone there had just been shelters and places they were hiding. Nothing to actually free. Markus was the one that came and actually freed him. He wasn't the first to be freed, like some people were saying with RA9, but he was definitely the first to want freedom for everyone. It had a few things that felt like barely they could have been done better, but that is very like backhanded criticism, only because there are so many choices in this game. There are so many choices, so many outcomes. I know Kara's story could have ended so early. I can now go back and see it for myself. I can go play it, or I could go look it up. I could do whatever because I'm through the game. But to know, at least without having looked it up, to know that Todd was out for blood because I brought the gun in there and I turned it on Todd and killed him, but once I brought a gun into that situation and picked it up, I could have escaped. I found the windowsill and I never used it. To know Kara's story could have ended. To know Markus' story could have ended. Jericho somehow would have continued. To know, though, that Connor's story could have ended over and over, but once it got toward the end where he talked about failing to accomplish his mission and is going to be sent back, I don't know if that... I mean, this whole game could have ended before we even got to the ending. I don't know if it's... It it's possible you could just not even get to the ending. I don't know. My criticisms aren't really what is valid is that it does a very good job, better than decent, not excellent, somewhere in the somewhere between very good, very well constructed, and excellent, somewhere in there, because there are a few times where they could have fleshed out the idea of why this is like so important, and they could have stopped using it as an allegory for civil rights movements and started making it into more of they had chances to make it into its own. It didn't have to follow the same path. Not every single path of freedom for civil rights has always been like MLK, like the US version of it. I mean, we're not talking about getting down into the tropics where, they just decide, hey, let's slaughter all the people keeping us as slaves. We're not talking about, apartheid. We're not talking about Gandhi just being like, I'm going to sit here until you leave. And they're like, okay. They're just, for what it could have lacked in just hitting things too hard on the nose, it did a very good job at bringing up the question of, especially with Alice, because I mean, I guessed it early on, but like, what really is human? And just because we created it for a purpose, to be the fact that it could break its purpose, be self-aware, and believe. The second one was wondering what happens when they die. I've seen the comments and the arguments about they're not alive, that there is bad programming, they're meant to be destroyed, they're a threat to human beings. I look at it the other way. We're a threat to them. We created them. We created something because we pretty much all invention is the idea. Many times inventions are laziness. The idea of one person trying to make life better, but the invention creates ways to overcome troublesome things in life. Now, we've come to a point in our technology where those troublesome things aren't like agriculture, like how to figure, like, it's not like we're figuring out aqueducts to move water from far away to get fresh water into the cities. We're not figuring out sewage. We're not figuring out the aqueduct, and also, farming techniques. We're not figuring out all that. These were people that wanted to be lazy and not have to clean the house. We got a Roomba. Do we really need more than that? Once we start going past that point, if it's possible that they can think like us, if it's possible they can act like us, if it's possible they can have feelings like us, sorry. I'm looking at it as from the perspective of, what gives us the right to think that we're the only ones on this earth that have the right for freedom, biological and not? That's really presumptuous, and humans riding a really high horse. That's all I've got to say for right now. Thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the series. I might go through it again in live streams and other plays. I might do quick plays of like changing things up and seeing how they go, making different decisions, because you can go into chapters. You can just play specific parts, but we'll see if that happens. I was looking to maybe doing the shorts, and I'll look into maybe doing a theory on just in general what all of this kind of means once I can get my head around it, but that'll take a few days at least of me just kind of pondering. So, but maybe, I'm filming this and I've got like a few days worth, and maybe I'll have enough time by then to actually put my thoughts together. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. Go check out things like The Last of Us, Life is Strange, Hellblade, doing God of War now, which is actually story-based, holy shit, and a few other things. I like picking apart character storylines and really delving into it. The playlists, you can find them on my channel. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you back here for whatever I end up doing next really soon. Bye!